Hey guys, it's Neil Hauger. If you guys been following Journeys, you know that I've got a farm up in northeast Polk County that I purchased. This is my second hunting season on it, so I got it in 2019, I think. And I've been improving my place with the very little equipment that I do have. Mainly I'm using my sprayer, and I have a gator, and I have a seeder. I do have a tractor, but back in some of the areas like I am right here, I can't always get to this location. I know I can't get to this location. So this is a natural opening that I had on my farm. I don't know if it was a cow pasture, because I have a couple of these small openings like this spread around my farm. But I came in here with glyphosate, and I sprayed all this down. I sprayed it a couple times, and I got a good kill. And then I just came in and I broadcast some brassicas in here. I think I put down about 50 pounds per acre of nitrogen. I think I did it twice, if I recall right, but I got a pretty decent growth in here. It was really dry. I didn't think I got that great a growth, and I did come back in here a little bit after that, and I put down some cereal grain rye over the top of that. And as you can see from some of the videos, these deer are in here. They're hitting it hard. This is my sanctuary area back here. I try to stay out of there for the most part. I've got a licking branch down the corner. And this seems to be a pretty good spot to come in. Every time I come here, I see turkeys and I see deer. And what I'm planning on doing to improve this is I want to put some screening material up on this hillside right here, so that when I come in on the other side, it's kind of like a military crest right there, drops off. I can come up the back side, and then I can hunt that stand. It's not a great bow stand, but I definitely can get up in there. And if I have a chainsaw, if I have a crossbow or a rifle, I could definitely hunt it. And I don't know, it's just a cool spot on my farm, and I like it. It's not the greatest stand in the world, but what I plan to do to enhance this area is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to start planting the Morse Nursery Big Buck Pack. I've created a pack of trees that I like. I'm focusing on crab apples, pears, and I'm going to try some chestnuts. I'm in zone 4A, almost on 4B. I'm right in a marginal area for chestnuts, so we're going to see how they work. But Frank at Morse Nurseries definitely talks about or tells me that he thinks it'll work. So we're going to put in some chestnuts here on this site, and other fruit trees, and we're going to try to get some trees growing here and kind of have a fruit plot and just kind of spice this up. Then I'm going to put in a screen, some type of screen here, so I can get up in that stand there, the Taj Mahal, and I'm going to try to soften it up a little bit and kind of camouflage it a little bit. The deer are pretty used to it. When I've been out here, they don't really pay attention to it, but I want to make my approach a little bit more stealthy and just kind of soften that up a little bit. So just thought I'd show you that. It is late winter here in Wisconsin. It is cold today. It's calm. It's cold. I think when I got up, the feels like temperature was like minus 21. I'm out of my farm, and I'm doing a little coyote trapping with some restraint snares. And I missed one, and something knocked one of my other snares loose. So far, no coyotes. But just thought I'd show you that. Hope you enjoy it. Keep sticking around. There's more. Just to give you guys another view of my farm. One thing I'm really blessed with up here in Polk County, Wisconsin, there's a lot of diversity, and this is a tamarack swamp. Tamaracks, if you guys don't have tamaracks near you, it's kind of a deciduous pine forest, and it tends to grow in areas that tend to be swampier, and I've got a swath of it down through my property. Then you can see it here. If I go in there, it's just laced with deer trails. It tends to be really wet and really cool in the summer. Not much grows in there. It's not great for food, but it's great thermal cover for habitat. And I'm blessed to have it. And on my farm, I've got a lot of diversity on my farm. I've got hardwoods, I've got swamp, I've got little riparian wetlands, I've got open farm fields, and I got tamarack swamps. So a lot of biomes, a lot of habitat types coming together, and it just makes my farm a little bit unique in my opinion, because I sell land if you follow me, a little bit more unique. So if you're looking for property and you want to, kind of stratify and segment it into what's more valuable or what's not, look for diversity, because the more types of habitat that are on a property, in my opinion, makes it that much more attractive to wildlife, that much more usable and huntable and enjoyable, and it makes it more valuable. Hey guys, this is something that's interesting observation. So this is a soybean field, and you can see the craters in there. And what that is the soybeans are gone. It was only an acre in size, and there just wasn't enough food in there, enough bean pods. But I overseeded it in cereal grain rye, and these deer are annihilated. And then I had this block here. Didn't grow very tall. It was so dry, but I tried to get a little visual block. But then on this side, this is a brassica field, and this is about an acre in size. I had great growth in here. I'll try to put a video here with this video. But there's hardly any action over here. And, it was a pretty field. It's kind of a make you feel good field, but in reality, it didn't really do much for the deer. So as I'm looking at, this and thinking this through, next year, I might just, if I'm going to plant anything, I'm going to use a lot of cereal grains. Rye works extremely well for me. And you can see they annihilate it. They're annihilating it. And then this Hollywood field here that looked really good for photographs, really, they're not touching it. There wasn't a lot of volume there. It's kind of wasted money. So I tell you what, cereal grain rye for me as kind of a rescue, which is what I did here in this bean plot. It did okay, but the drought was tough. The cereal grain rye is a rescue, and then this spring that's gonna green up really quickly. It'll be some great fawning cover, and then I'll probably roller crush it and put it down and plant green right through it with my no-till drill. So just something to think about. Think about cereal grain rye. You don't have to have those Hollywood food plots. Don't get sucked in by all that, $19 a bag or less, probably 12 to 19 bucks of cereal grain rye. It does great, and the deer love it. Now, if you're wondering why you get a lot of weeds in your field, check out this. I think this is ragweed, and you can see all the little seeds on the ground down there, and there's been birds coming in here and they're eating it as a food source. But as much as you spray these weeds, you still can't kill them. And that's why there's probably millions of seeds per acre, billions of seeds per acre. Just amazing how resilient these weeds are.